Hello guys, and welcome back to Igniting Illumination. Today I'm going to be, it's been a while because I've been quite busy, but today I'm going to return to my Digimon series. So I'm going to be drawing Jyarimon, and if you don't know who that is, you will find out in a while, or at least see how he looks like. So what I've done is put 2 points where I decided his the highest point of him is going to end and the lowest point. So his ear is going to finish around there. So you want to start by drawing a circle. So let's do some thinking here. If the ear is going to end there, we need about that much space. Okay, so let's break it up even further. So we want the circle to end about here, and I'm actually going to extend the ears a bit, but let's start out with the circle first. So start out by just drawing a circle. Try to get it as round as possible. See if we add another dot here as a guideline. Just try to get it as round as possible, because it's going to be just using it as a guideline. We're actually going to deform the circle a bit. So there you go. As I said, doesn't need to be exactly round. It's not really the intention of it. So to draw Jyarimon, I know we're going to draw him in the air, so it's like we're taking a picture of him while he's in the air jumping. So the highest point is going to be around here. You'll see what I mean in a while. And the lowest point is going to be in the opposite corner. So around here, actually there. And then what you want to do is start going outside of the circle a bit. Let me extend that. So since this is the highest point, we need to try going under, because if this is the highest point, this cannot be higher. So let's start with that. So wait, let me leave the circle so you can see about how we're deforming it. So go down to the second dot here. Make a nice curved line down there, and here we want to keep going down. Yeah, we want to go a little outside of the circle here, so like this. And the lowest point was here, so we need to start going like this. And connecting it to this line. there, and then continue here. So what do we have here? So if you look at it, Jyarimon is kind of, his whole body is round, so when we look at this line it doesn't look as round, so we need to fix that a bit. So you want to try going a bit higher above the previous line. So let's erase the first circle guidelines, see how it looks. Not too bad, but we can do it even better if we refine it a bit. So this one I want a bit, a bit lower, so like that. The highest point was around here, so we want to fix it more like that. There. Because his body he's in the air now, looking up like that, so the body shifts like this, and it doesn't become as round up here or around here. So just fix this a bit. So that it actually looks that he's in the air and that he's not standing on the ground. And this one, just there. There we go. So, as you can see, the circle, from what we started off with a bit of a deformed circle into more of a deformed circle. So, some key points here are that this is the leftmost point is around here, highest around is right here, lowest is here, and rightmost is here. So the top here and the bottom here, the lines do not are not as round as these lines. So just some things to keep in mind. And you know what, let's add in the eyes. So eyes, one eye is going to be here, and we're looking at him from not directly the side, but kind of in 3/4 view. So his eye is like this. His eye is like this, yes. You'll understand when you see the other eye. So and the eye, you want the lines to be pretty round, and yeah, I think even rounder than what it is right now. Okay, and let's draw the other eye. So the other eye is more to the right. So say if this is the center here, the eye should be, if this is the center, the eye should be here. And so you want to draw the eye is 1 second. You want to have a curved line here. And of course this eye is going to appear bigger than the other eye, since this eye would be closer to us, because the other eye is turned away so we don't see the whole eye. And so what you want to do here is kind of draw the eye in this kind of shape. It's how should I call it? If you think of it kind of like a round door, got the bottom here and it's going up like this, all very curved lines. Or you could think of it as a guitar pick. That works too, just a rounded guitar pick. Okay. And so Jyarimon usually I'll draw him with 2 highlights in the eye. One is smaller, which is around here, and the bigger one is up here. And the highlights do not go all the way to the edges of the guitar pick, and the rest of it is just black, so fill that in. Okay, and now for the second eye, which is over here. Same thing, you have, since we did the 2 highlighting here, it would be best if we did the same, follow the same pattern. And same thing here, the highlight doesn't really touch the edge, so, and the bigger highlight over here. And then you just fill in what's left black. So that's it for the eyes. And got the mouth. The mouth is a W, yes. So, but the W is like a stretched out W, so we want to make it like this. There, a stretched out W. That's how I like to think about it. Okay. Let me change that back. Okay, and now let's move to the ears. So let me just move this paper down a bit. So the ears are quite big. They're pretty much 3/4 of the size of his body, so from there to there, take measure, I'd say around here, but yeah, so around the highest point at the top here, where it starts getting to the highest point here, you want to start drawing the ear. So one ear is like this, curves up and curves to the right, curves, see, point is here, slightly above or below is fine, and then we want to curve back down, and you want to curve down just slightly below this curve, so, and then it curves back in like that. And now for the other ear, just move the paper a bit, and now for the second ear, it starts above, it starts at the middle of the eye at the top. So if we just go from not exactly the middle of the eye, but the highest point of the eye up to here, so it's going to start here, and the second ear, the other ear is going to be drawn a bit differently from the first one we drew. So it's going to go up, curve up like this. It's going to curve up the same way as the other one. It's just that this one will start from inside and this one is behind because we cannot see it. Anyway, it curves up like this. Thing with these curves is be good if you get it nice fast line, and this one curves to right too. Yeah, you want a good amount of space between them, and they curve the same way. Remember, you want this curve down here to be a bit lower than that one. So let's see if I can make. Want to end the curve here, and this one curves back. Let me change that a bit. Curves back in. Raise that. And the thing here that we don't see here because it's behind this line, so we can't see how it is, but on this side it actually curves back to the starting point like that, and voila, there you go, Jyarimon. And just to add some more details, we want to add a line here, curves, kind of like a boomerang, to indicate form here, and same thing here, just a little thing, and I want to add a few lines here, and that's pretty much it. Just erase lines we don't need. So this was the penciling of it. Oh wait, guys, we're forgetting one important thing. The shadow. Yep, the shadow. Here, there's a shadow that's created when he jumps. So the shadow, we just draw a circle down here, but it's not going to be a round circle because we're looking at it at an angle. So the circle turns into an oval. So it should look like this. Then you just fill that in. And I'm actually going to do a part 2 to this video where we ink Jyarimon. So it will actually look better because right now I'm just filling it in with pencil. So the black parts of drawing do not look as good. So I'm going to actually come back and ink all of this in part 2, the inking process. And there you have it, Jyarimon. Let's see if we can get the whole thing. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you want to draw for next time. Anything. Thank you once again. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.